So we all know that faceless TikTok is the best side hustle on the internet right now. All you need to do is consistently post, and you can start to make thousands. People are scaling accounts to millions of views and consistently going viral with every single post. In this video, I'll reveal a new niche that I guarantee you won't have seen before, and then I'll show you exactly how to generate this content for yourself in a few simple steps. So guys, look at this TikTok account. They have over 600,000 followers, and their videos get hundreds of thousands, if not millions, of views. They're posting in this fiction stories niche, which is blowing up on TikTok right now. In this video, I'll show you exactly how to create a video like this for yourself so you can go viral on TikTok. I'll play you one of their videos so you get an example of what we'll be making.
This was the real-life Fortnite. During the 1950s, a man named Dan Druff was a famous billionaire who owned a private island. Every few months, he would secretly gather 100 people from across the world to compete in a game. But the contestants did not know exactly what the game was about.
Don't click off, it's time to get to work. In the description below, you'll find a Google Doc that includes everything we're going to use today. The first link leads to my Skool community. If you're serious about making your content go viral, I recommend joining because that's where I drop all the key insights. The second link directs you to accounts that give you access to the creativity program from any part of the world. If you're outside the regions normally supported, this will ensure you're not left out of the loop. Now let's dive right into setting up your account. It's critical to get this right on TikTok, as good branding brings in the followers faster and allows you to monetize your content much earlier. TikTok thrives on visual and brand consistency, so our first step is getting your name and profile picture set up. First, head to Namelix for generating a name. Namelix is an AI-powered tool that will suggest brandable names. On the site, I'm going to enter fiction stories. You can play around with different variations of the term, but I find this works really well for our target audience. Once you hit enter, you'll be presented with several name options. Browse through them and pick one that you like the most. This name will be what people remember you by, so choose wisely. Now that we've picked a name, it's time to get the profile picture sorted. We're going to use Leonardo A for this, and the link is in the Google Doc. Once you're on Leonardo, head over to the image creation section. Before generating anything, make sure the preset is set to Leonardo Phoenix, which is ideal for creating engaging, high-quality images. Next, scroll down and make sure the generation quality is the highest setting possible. Now head to Image Dimensions to adjust the resolution. Set them to 1:1 for a square image, which is the standard format for TikTok profile pictures. Now for the fun part, head to the prompt box and enter something that represents the fiction stories niche. For example, I'll type, "Draw me a writer writing on a burning piece of paper." You can personalize it to match the vibe of your chosen name. Hit generate and let the AI do its thing. As you can see, we now have 4 unique options to choose from. Pick the one that stands out the most and save it as your profile picture. That's it for the account setup. Let's now go ahead and make ourselves a viral video. Now that our profile is set up, let's move into content creation, which is where things get exciting. To get started, go back to the Google Doc and click the third link, which will take you to ChatGPT. Once on ChatGPT, I'll ask the AI to write me a 1,000 character fictional story about Fortnite as if it was a real event that happened in the past. This obviously takes inspiration from the example account, but you can write it about whatever you want. You can copy the exact prompt from the Google Doc if you want it for yourself. Fast forward, and we now have a 1,000 character script ready. You want to copy it, and we can move over to the next step. To generate the voiceover, head over to ElevenLabs using the link provided. Once there, select a voice that suits the mood of your video. I personally like to go with a deeper voice for fiction-themed content, as it adds a mysterious, intriguing feel. After choosing a voice, paste your script into the text box. Since the script is over 1,000 characters, the voiceover will be longer than 1 minute. This is perfect for a TikTok video. When you're ready, hit the Generate Speech button, then download the finished voiceover. Now that we've got our voiceover, this step is often overlooked, but it really helps your video go viral. We'll be using a tool called Descript for this task. Head to the Google Doc for the link. Once you've opened Descript, start by creating a new audio project. Drag the voiceover file you just downloaded from ElevenLabs into the Descript workspace. The tool will automatically begin transcribing your audio, and I'll skip to when it's done. Now, here's where things get precise. You want to remove any awkward gaps in your voiceover to keep the momentum going. On the right-hand side, click the option that says Shorten Word Gaps. At the top of your screen, Set the threshold to 0.2 seconds and reduce the gaps to 0.17 seconds. This small tweak will make your voiceover flow much better, and it's a trick I recommend for making your video more engaging. After the word gaps are shortened, all that's left is to publish the refined voiceover. Click the Publish button in the top right corner, and you'll have a polished, professional voiceover that's ready to go. Next up, let's move on to generating the images for our video. Head back to ChatGPT, where we'll use another prompt to generate image ideas. This prompt will give us multiple image suggestions for different sections of our video. I've left an example of the exact prompt in the Google Doc, so you can follow along. With those image prompts ready, let's head back to Leonardo. We'll use these prompts to create stunning visuals for your TikTok. Once on Leonardo, adjust the dimensions again, but this time, hit More, and then click the option for TikTok format to get the right size for your video. Now, copy the first image prompt from ChatGPT, paste it into Leonardo, and I'm going to add the text, "style of a photo taken at the time." Now hit Generate. I'll skip ahead to when the first image is done. As you can see, Leonardo has given us a beautiful image that perfectly fits the tone our story. Repeat this process for all your prompts until you have enough images to cover your entire script. I'll fast forward to when all the images are complete. With all our visuals now ready, you should have some insane images that look amazing. Save all of them, and we'll start editing our video. Now that we've gathered all our assets, the voiceover and the images, it's time to bring everything together by editing the video. For this, we'll use CapCut. First, open CapCut and import all the elements we've created so far, the voiceover and the images. Start by dragging the voiceover file onto the timeline. Once it's in place, increase its volume slightly, to around 5 or so. The voiceover generated by ElevenLabs can sometimes be a bit quiet, so boosting the volume helps ensure that it's clear and easy to hear. Next, drag in all the images that you saved from Leonardo. Match each image to the part of the script it corresponds to, so that the visuals line up with the voiceover. I'll fast forward through this part, but it's essentially about syncing the images with the story being told in the voiceover. Once that's done, it's time to make the visuals more dynamic. Static images can get boring, so let's add some movement. Click on an image in the timeline, and then navigate to the top right corner of CapCut, where you'll see an option called Animation. Select Combo to give the image a subtle movement. I recommend experimenting with different animations to see which ones work best with your visuals. Applying animation to each image will give the video more depth and make it far more engaging for viewers. Repeat this process for all the images in your timeline. I'll skip ahead to when I've finished applying animations to all the visuals. Now that we have motion applied, our video is already looking a lot more polished, but we're not done yet. Let's now add captions. In CapCut, adding captions is easy. Click on the text button in the top left corner, then select. Finally, you want to hit Generate. I'll fast forward as the software processes the voiceover, and soon we'll have perfectly synced captions across the entire video. Now, let's make the captions look more visually appealing. Drag the text to the middle of the screen to position it neatly, and then click on the Templates button in the top right. Scroll through the different text styles available, and pick one that fits the tone of your video. For this example, I'll choose a simple, clean template that looks great with the visuals. With the captions sorted, let's move on to effects. Adding effects helps create an immersive experience, keeping the audience interested as the visuals shift and change. Click the Effects button and search for an effect called Black Noise. This effect adds small particles to the screen, which enhances the mystical, fiction-themed vibe of our video. Drag the black noise effect across the entire timeline so that every image is covered. But don't stop there. You can add more effects like fire, sparks, or gold stars to certain images to make specific parts of the video stand out. Each effect you add creates a more dynamic viewing experience. Again, I'll fast forward as I add effects to different parts of the video. Lastly, click on Adjustment and tweak some final settings. Increase the saturation to +10 to make the colors a bit more vibrant, and set the vignette to +20 to darken the edges of the frame slightly. This will help focus the viewer's attention toward the center of the screen. And that's it. Our video is fully edited, and it looks viral. Now we're ready to export.
In the summer of 1952, a peculiar event gripped a small coastal town in America. Newspapers called it the Fortnite phenomenon. Rumors spread of strange, neon-colored portals appearing in the skies, dropping crates of unfamiliar weapons and tools across an abandoned island just off the coast. Locals claimed to have seen men and women parachuting from the sky, wielding futuristic gadgets and building elaborate wooden forts in seconds.
With the video complete, it's time to post it on TikTok. First, head over to TikTok and upload the video. When it comes to choosing a sound, select something that complements the fiction story's niche. Once you've chosen your sound, lower its volume so that it doesn't drown out the voiceover. Next, let's talk captions. A good caption can make all the difference in grabbing attention and boosting engagement. I recommend writing something that encourages viewers to stay until the end. When it comes to hashtags, use a combination of trending and niche-specific tags for this video. Now post your video. Now stay with me because it's time to talk monetization. A lot of creators focus on TikTok's creativity program, but it has strict requirements, like needing a certain number of views to qualify. While it's definitely a good program, there are other ways to start earning money even if you haven't met the criteria yet. One option is to create and sell digital products, such as ebooks. You can use ChatGPT to write the book for you and then sell it through a platform called Beacons. The link to Beacons is in the Google Doc. For those who want to dive deeper into monetization strategies, my Skool community is the place to be. There, I share more advanced tactics that you probably don't know about. I highly recommend joining the community. That's all for today's video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.